Hello, good day, good evening, wherever you are. If you're watching us, please say hello in the chat. Type from where you're talking, and yeah, let's start this session today. I'm super excited actually for today's session because it will be more. We hope to be more hands-on, but I don't know what gonna be. It's because it will be AI. Can it can output anything, right? So, but it's an experimental session, I think, and I'm really excited to see to build. Actually, we already have the our reps. Let me just give some context, right? I just jumped here and haven't said hello for everyone. So hello. Let's start with Pedro. Hey, Pedro, how are you, man?
Hey, hello everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. It's always a pleasure to talk about this kind of topic because, of course, it's our lives today, and and everybody needs to learn about it. I know everybody is hearing about that like all the time, but having like hands-on stuff is always interesting because not only this theoretical part but the practical stuff is very important to our developer lives today. So yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah, that's true. And I also agree that talking about it and actually putting your hands dirty with the with any technology we're using or we are talking about, it's a huge difference. And yeah, I that's why I'm super excited today. But let's say hello also to Chila. Hey Chila, how are you? All
I'm
good?
fine. Yes, thank you, Hugo. Good evening, everyone who is watching us tonight. So I'm happy to be here and tonight learn more about experience what Luis made with Devin. So looking forward to it, and let's see what AI has about non-deterministic behavior. So I'm exciting about it today. Yes.
Cool. Yes, exactly. Non-deterministic make any demonstration way harder, right?
Who knows?
And you, Thiago, how are you, man?
Hello everyone. I'm great and very excited to know more about how Luis have done that using AI. I know that he have done a great job. The application is well done. But let's see what more can we do if you are going to break things or improve it.
Excellent. And so, Luis, I want to say hello, and I think it's we can just you can just start with the uh, just giving more context. What made you come with building our website and end up using Devin for this job? So yeah, I think it's great to give a bit more history or context to everyone, and then we can start with the practical session.
Okay, sure. So, hello everyone. Okay, some context here. Some months ago, I knew a guy from Cognition. Cognition is the company that has served in Devin. But Devin is a tool that is like a coding agent. You can ask him to do some tasks while you are focusing on other tasks. And Windsurf is an IDE like Cursor and like VS Code with GitHub Copilot, for example. Uh, both tools are AI powered. So both tools are focusing on developers to help our developers to have more, uh, like, to have a good result in your job, right? So I had the opportunity to be in one or two events with these guys, and I saw the two. because, as you know, Devin is a tool, it's a paid tool, and big companies are using it. We've discussed here in the past, like when the bank started using it, and I think we discussed briefly that Itaú, one of the biggest bank in Brazil, was starting using the same tool. So now they are focusing on developer communities. They're trying to bring these tools to the individual developer. That's why I met the guy, because as I'm a community guy, I know a lot of people from community, right? So okay, I started doing some meetups with him. I learned, I watched people like trying Devin live in those meetups, and I thought, okay, this is a great opportunity for me to know a new tool, to know a new tool. And actually, I'm giving a class in an MBA course that is AI-driven development, and I discuss lots of tools with developers and some techniques. So this would be like one more tool for my arsenal of tools, right? And before I could even try the tool, they invited me to give a talk in one of the meetups, because the meetup was taking place in FIAP, that is the school that I teach, the college that I teach. So I got this idea. I need to maybe try this tool to see what it's capable of. And maybe I can talk a little bit about this tool with other tools that I know in my class and this meetup, right? And I think it was the destiny. I received an email from our domain server, the domain company that I bought the domain for, the out of the box developer, telling me that I needed to renew the domain. So I thought, okay, 1 year passed and we didn't update the website, and I need to try Devin. Why not update the website for out of the box developer podcast using Devin, just as a use case. So I was not planning to use this tool like using all the techniques, using spec-driven development and anything like that. I only thought I will open Devin right now and start talking with him and asking things. Let's see what this tool is capable of. Just that, simply that. And it came out really well. And the show of the website was really good. But then I thought maybe I could add some things, and I started asking it to do more things. And yeah, I can show you the result if you want. I'm sharing the screen.
When you say that you paid, while normal people pay 1 year of gym without going there, developers pay 1 year of domain without
we pay domains, we pay
right?
for books and online courses that we never took. Exactly.
So, well, do you want to share the screen to see the result, or what are you planning to?
Do you want to discuss the context first, and then we
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Share the screen. Okay.
Just want to say hello to Andres. He said from Lima, Peru. And hey, Andres, great to have you here today. We have also Samuel. Hey, Samuel. Samuel, we know he's from Brazil. He's in São Paulo because he is in all the meetups we do here. So great to have you here as well. Okay, so first question. I think you had a lot of tools to try out. Do you remember why Devin was the first choice for you? It was
it's like I said, I wanted to try Devin for this specific meetup.
Okay, because it was with the Cognition guys.
Yes, I had this meetup scheduled for Rio de Janeiro. in Rio, we have a FIAP there, the college I teach. So as I'm a professor, as I know that the guys from Cognition, they invited me to be there and give a talk also. Like we will have a talk from Cognition and a talk from me. And I thought, okay, I can talk about tools, I can talk about AI for developers, but I wanted to try and at least tell a little bit about them.
Mhm.
So I thought, okay, that's the best time for me to try that.
And it
was
will
like 1
replace
week before the
developers.
meetup.
It will replace developers.
No, I think you can. Maybe it will replace one of your trainees. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe just one. Yeah, I think it's like any other tool. If you take advantage, it can help you to deliver fast. It can help you analyze things, maybe see things that you're not seeing, see things from other perspectives, or maybe, as I said before, you give him a task, and you focus on other things that you think is like it's more important for you.
Cool. Just want to say hello to Igor. Hey, Igor, I see you. Just pushed you here inside.
Yeah. Hi,
All good with you?
Hugo. Hi, Luis. Hi, everyone. I'm
Hello.
joining late, but I'm not gonna miss this subject at all. I just want to see this great work that Luis has done building our site here for the out of the box developer, and I'm sure that will be a great session, especially because you already started that. So, and for a second, I was on your side and on the screen, Luis. So, when I just joined, but now looking forward to see all these advancements that you've done using AI, something that we talk a lot here, and it's always great to learn.
And Luis mentioned one thing. I think it's interesting to separate. It's when you say Devin is more autonomous, right? It is a autonomous agent that you give a task and let it work by itself, different from some other coding agents that is more a assistant that will be helping you on the development process, and that changed a lot, right? I think in the very first moments, I was I was using more a assistant mode for those coding agents, and somehow I think the models itself, also the models and the agents, the harness around the models also evolved a lot, in a point that you are more confident to let them do stuff and then just review in the end. I think that's that been a very common for me. I'm not sure if you for you it was. What do you think about these shifts of the way we work? It was working well by giving autonomously, letting agents do stuff autonomously, or I think there are some people that prefer to be more in control and they want to be, I don't know, to use more. How do you feel that? Or the people that you
Yeah.
talk with feel regarding that?
Yeah, I'm seeing a shift from you see, like, you use as assistant and see the changes in code. A shift for using your terminal and use it as an agent. You don't need to see your entire code base. You just see the code the tool is generated. So there is an article from Eddie Osmani. I don't know if this is the right way to say his name, but it is the death of ID. So people are shifting from IDE, and IDE with assistant for terminal tools like CLI tools, Codex, Claude, and Gemini CLI. And you can see like GitHub Copilot has a new application that is almost the same as the Cloud Code, and Codex application that you can see like as a chat and all the tasks. I think the shift now is from how you orchestrate all the agents and not how you organize your code. But Devin has another feature here, another shift also, because even when you're using like terminal tools, like CLI tools, you are running some of the things locally. You have some local models, and other things, they go to the cloud. But Devin, you can run on your browser. You don't need to have like a very good computer to run things. You can ask Devin using your cell phone, for example, and it will create things for you on the cloud. So that's another shift. That's why I think of Devin as another developer. It's not like a senior developer, but you can use as your trainee.
A question about that. Do you compare Devin with OpenClaw, for example? If they are comparable?
Yeah, I don't think so. At least for me, this was the first. I don't know. It is different from all of the other tools that I tested. At least it feels different.
I'm giving space for any questions, but
Yeah. And
I
are
thought
you
someone
able?
was-
Maybe you can share, Luis. Share it
Okay,
with
okay.
us.
I thought someone
you have
was
here,
talking muted.
Yeah. And are you able to show us something from Devin?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen, and we can see like our website maybe, and then I show you Devin and how
Great.
I came up
That's-
with this website.
So,
Yeah, I think- go ahead,
guys, we're about to see the AI that every developer has been afraid in the last 2 years, even before this was released. If you looked into our video catalogs, we had a session that Devin will replace developers. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember the dates
yeah.
of that recording, that session.
Yeah,
When it was? 1 year ago? 2 years ago?
Okay.
I think it's what
Yeah,
1
but
year
yeah,
ago.
On the website. Let's see on the new website.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's see it there.
So the idea here today is actually to Luis will show the results of this of the Devin, what they delivered. I don't know how many iterations you made with the after the first version, Luis, but I think you can talk a bit about that, and then we can try out some adding some stuff here. The idea is to add and to try out what the experiment the Devin's features, limitations, or also their strengths. So I think it will be fun, but it will be totally out of control because I don't know what will be the
Live
result.
demo.
We don't know what will be
Live
the
demo.
result because we want to try it out and share with you guys. So you can also bring your ideas here on the chat. Share with us here. We can also try it if we have time and it makes sense for our websites. Okay, so yeah, I think that would be fun. So stay with us and place your suggestions here. So I will share the screen here, Luis. It's okay.
Mhm.
Here we go, and it's
Hey, that's
Good looking.
it's yeah, it's amazing. It's I would never do something that visually worked website. We the first one we made, it was only a Markdown. That were the further we went. So amazing.
Yeah, it's a simple website, but we have like some great elements here. We can see like our mascot here. It's not static. It's like moving.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that.
floating.
Yes, and I think this style here is very common in AI built websites. But yeah, it follows what I asked, and I will show you. But here it's a podcast website. We only have like basic information here, so we can organize things. And my goal was to have like a place with straightforward information about podcasts. So what was important, like a brief introduction about it, and focusing on bring people to our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
or having like a catalog of all of our sessions, our past sessions. And if we scroll here,
Have you provided any of these descriptions, or he just came out with those from the context?
I gave it some context. I didn't create all the text,
Okay.
but yeah, for example, in the original context, in the original website, we had a very short text saying that the podcast was community driven, made from developers for developers, talking about like practical things like real world technologies, and focusing on every developer. So it creates this cards here.
Great.
And other focus for me was, okay, I want people to meet the host, know who we are, and how contact us, how they could contact us. So one thing here, I thought, okay, how can I get images from all of our hosts here? And I wanted something dynamical, something that I could say, okay, Pedro, if you want to change this image, don't send the new image to me. Just update your image on GitHub. I could use Gravatar, for example. Here I'm using GitHub. And one interesting thing, Devin got almost all of our social medias here. I had to get some of them manually, but I think like 7% Devin found by itself. And here we have always the last 3 episodes, right? So in this first page here, all straightforward information. And
For anyone that wants to open the website, it's public. I just paste the link here, so you can also check by yourself while Luis go over it. Go ahead, Luis.
Yeah, and the second feature that I wanted the most was like a catalog of the sessions. So if you go here on sessions, we have like some sessions here. And if you scroll, you have like infinite scroll. And this is important to mention because originally, Devin took all of our sessions via RSS feed. And YouTube RSS feed only give you the last 15 videos. And by the date that I used Devin the first time, we had 96 videos on the channel. So
you do a lot of
I
work,
asked Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked Devin to create like this infinity scroll. But then I said, it's not working because I only have the last 15 videos. So he found out the RSS feed only had the last 15. and he mentioned about the YouTube API from Google Cloud. So this was something that you can't automate. You have to go there in your Google Cloud account, and you need to create a token. So Devin helped me out because he gave me all the steps that I needed to take to create this token, and also gave me some security ideas because when you create this token, you can use it on different domains as well. So I locked out only to use on out-of-the-box stuff. And we can use the search here to find about Devin. So that's it, May 14th.
It's almost a year. Oh, 42 years.
2 years. 2 years.
Oh,
Or yeah,
2
Yeah.
years. Years ago, yeah. But I believe that probably evolved a lot, right? I haven't tried Devin on the very beginning. We were watching the guide that was, I think that was, it wasn't even released for general availability, right? It was only for some people that have the license or the subscription there. But I believe that evolved a lot, right?
Yes. So what are your thoughts about this basic website here?
Mhm.
I really like it. It looks very modern. It's visually appealing, and it does not seem that this was done automatically, and that's pretty amazing to see what you can do with an AI assistant. And of course, and you don't need to be a front end developer knowing from every framework and React and everything. You can just work with your partner, Devin in this case, and you will make it out. And like you just mentioned, even what he cannot access, he will guide you through the steps that you need to do manually. So
Yeah.
looks great.
And
I have
I'm not
a-
using React here. It's pure HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Go ahead, Sheila.
Oh, I have a question whether you made it also mobile friendly. So how does it look like on mobile? If you had to tell this Devin that you would like to make it compatible for all devices, or he generated it automatically, so that
Yeah, I asked to create our responsive website.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I had an issue with this burger menu, and I asked it to solve this issue. It was
So
yeah. Go ahead.
yes, I would like to ask how many iterations you have to do, how many bugs you identified, and had to go back and ask to fix it. It was, I think I don't know what I don't know. I don't even know what model Devin used under the hood. And
I think this is a question, right? You can show us the Devin admin so we can
Yeah.
have more questions
That would
about
be
it.
good.
yeah, do you
Can
have
we go to
the
Devin now?
history? Yeah, of the website building?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Let's open
is-
the
sorry.
Pandora box.
The Pandora
Okay.
box. Yeah.
Just a disclaimer here. As I said, my first idea was open Devin and just try it out. I wasn't thinking about giving a presentation and using like all the prompt techniques. So I just started with this prompt here. I gave him access to a repository from GitHub, the repository where we had the original website. It was just like a small text and some links. So I gave him access to the repository. I told him about it's a Markdown file with some information. We have some sessions here, and I need a website. That's it. I didn't say I want a website with this and this and that feature. I only had like this very basic prompt here saying the main page should highlight the hosts with a link to YouTube channel in a page with all the sessions automatically populated from YouTube channel, because I didn't want to predate the website. It had to be something that it would do like automatically. It's like when you have a new session, it goes to the website automatically, right? And I told him the title, the small description. I think we had this information in the original repository here. And I said, create this website using a color scheme related to our background image. So here I thought, how me as a backend developer, I'm not very good. I'm a full stack developer actually, but I'm not very good at front end. I like to do things in back end. So I thought, instead of trying to create a style, I will give him something here to start. And I gave this. That's the image that we use in all of our sessions, right? So I thought, here it will have like all the information that it needs. That's why it creates like this, using these colors here.
Purple color, yeah.
Yeah, purple to blue in some blanks here.
It's a gradient.
Yeah,
Gradient,
it's
yeah.
a gradient. So yeah, I start to create the website. And this was the first PR, 1,500 lines here of code. And this is very interesting because the way that it works here, you give it a task, and it will like follow your prompt. It will test things out and create the PR. So it's not only create and commit. It gives you like a summary of what it did, and it also gives you some test images here. So it has like an internal browser, as all of the AI agents, and it creates auto tests. What's the name here? Automatic tests, I think. So it's very interesting because I didn't ask for tests, but all the tasks I gave it, it creates like automatic tests. So if I'm asking about the YouTube sessions, I will test if the YouTube API is working. So it knows that it needs some tests, and it creates the test automatically. It's very interesting. And if it tests and see that something is out of what you asked, it automatically tries to fix it. So it creates a test plane, and it uses. I'm always saying like it uses. It uses. What is the right term? It uses like its own task plane, like task plane MD, to create things here. And it was testing out the first version of the website when I asked it to update things. So you can ask lots of tasks. You can give it lots of tasks, and it tries to solve things altogether. It continues to run the first task and it creates a new task here to update things, because I wanted to, in the first version, it put like our photo, but
Did it
I
find
wanted
the
link for the,
pictures from our LinkedIn on the first
Yeah.
try without? No.
yeah, because as I ask here, our repository as a source,
Okay.
it has access of people that were in the
In the repository, yeah,
in the
contributors.
repository. Yeah,
Okay.
as contributors, exactly. That's why it came with photos from GitHub and not Gravatar, for example.
Let me see.
And that's it. I think so. I started to ask for other things that I was remembering about, like the responsibility. I didn't ask in the first time, so I asked here. And here was the place that I asked for the infinity scroll, like sessions, and started to do other things. So you can see it was my third iteration here, right? Iteration. 3 iterations. Okay. And I asked it about the photo if it was dynamic. Okay. So when I asked the second iterations to put information about us, about the hosts, it made a copy of our photos from GitHub to use statically in the website. So when I asked it here if the photos was dynamic, it said, no, I can fix it. I'll make this change now. And now it's dynamic. It's pointing out to our GitHub photos. If we change the photo, it changes
Very
the website.
proactive, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked
Very
it.
smart.
I didn't say made this dynamic. I asked, this photo is dynamic. If I change, it will change in the website. No, but I can do it. And it did. This was the fourth iteration.
Is it using like a PR, this kind of stuff, or just like changing directly to the main?
Okay, the first time I in the first iteration, the first prompt here, I waited for it to finish the job, and it created the PR here. From the second iteration on, I started to ask things.
While it's working on the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
there.
and it started to update the PR in some.
It's the same PR.
Yes, some iterations, if it's still working, it concatenates in one PR. But when you don't ask for other things and it finish, it creates a PR. And if you iterate again, it's another PR. That's what I think. That's what I see it doing, at least. Okay. So okay. What's that? Okay, I ask for other social medias here. And here, let me look up the profiles to find any linked accounts. So it uses your GitHub accounts to find other social media. And when it didn't find, I just gave it. Like, okay, also put these other social medias. Okay, so maybe you didn't have these links in your GitHub profile.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about, from where he got my YouTube channel. But you provide that, because I was just looking on the GitHub profile. If for any chance he entered on my blog and got the links from there, but now I see you add that.
one interesting thing, I told you that it creates tests, automatic tests, and it also suggested here this Q file with testing for website for GitHub. But in this moment here, I didn't find this useful because all the tests that was running here inside the tool was very good. So I ignored this time, right? And here it updated the PR. And we had like the first version of the website. Another feature here that I liked a lot, it creates this test here from the automatic test that it creates for itself. It uses the internal browser and create this video so you can see the tool testing the task. This is very interesting. So you can see from the eye of the agent testing the things that it is building. Okay? What do you think about this? It's something that you don't have from, I don't know if we have, but I think we don't have from Codex or
That's a great thing. I've seen QA people using that in the past, and you have a tool creating these videos as a demo of the testing. Really amazing, really great. This guys loves this kind of testing. You just show them a video of that working, so you're not at risk of trying to do a live test and it fails. No, it was working. Just see the video.
And so at this point, I had, I think, the first prompt and 4 iterations. And now I remember about our mascot because, as you can see here, we don't have any mascot here.
Yeah.
I remember about the mascot. Oh, okay, let me provide it. And I told him about the background because I thought the color scheme looked like it was, maybe the result was not so good to put this mascot that has the same color scheme. So that's why it creates this shadow, this white shadow. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I told it. I told. Yeah.
The result was very good. You just brought him the problem that it could mix the colors, and he just came out with something to kind of solve this problem. So really good.
And here we have the first joke, because even an AI agent can't center a div.
Yeah, I was too. I was comment that. Yeah,
he was able to do all of that, but not to center it.
To fix it.
No.
He was able to fix, right? It was.
Yeah.
This is a hard
So
task.
I asked him to center the logo, please.
Center the logo.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's a senior front-end developer.
Yeah. So that's now we have the problem about the sessions. I wanted the sessions to load more items, and it told me about the infinity scroll, and I told that it was not loading all the videos, so the infinity scroll was not working. So it said, okay, you're right. That's all the AI tell us. You're right. YouTube is limited for 15 videos. So told me about the YouTube API. And okay, I could change it. So now the sessions page has all the sections. So let me try to not put my token here. So maybe I can pass very first here to the end. So after I fixed the sessions page to show all the sessions with Infinity Scroll working, the last thing was the hamburger menu. I was testing on my phone, that is a Samsung S24 Plus, and the menu was all messed up. So I told him about it, about the fix here, and I told him in Portuguese I don't know why. The menu is wrongful renderizing.
You were pissed off that time. You even forgot to tell
Yeah.
him in English.
Yeah. So just to show you, we had, how can I check this tree? So with maybe 8 or 9 iterations from my first prompt in at least 35 to 40 minutes and 3 PRs, I had this basic website with all the information that I wanted running in live. And using the free account, because you can try Devin for 15 days and you have, it's not unlimited, you have like $30 and 15 days to try it out. Okay?
I see. Cool.
Something like that. No, I think
question about
it
GitHub.
costs $30. Yeah.
A question
Right.
about GitHub integration. Can you like create an issue in GitHub and ask Devin to implement it?
Yes, you can. I didn't try it out, but I know that
Let's
I
try
think
then.
talk with someone about it. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good thing to try it. I just want to say hello to Mateus. Hey, Mateus, great to have you here. I don't know if you listened in the beginning, but we are exploring Devin. And if you have now, Luis just shared to us how he made the out-of-the-box developer website using Devin, and how it was pretty straightforward, right? A bunch of context, build this website, follow these colors and color scheme, and then some other iterations. But I think the result was great, even though it is a static website. It has some features that is, pushing the YouTube videos and make it appear here, infinite scroll, centering the div, all high complex activities, and it accomplished it. I think it was great thing. Mateus just mentioned it here as well. Center the div is the hardest IT challenge. Yeah.
For sure.
Another question. Which LLM it's using?
Yeah, okay. Let me try to find here.
Do they make it
No.
public, or it's kind of their secret stuff into the Devin tool?
No, I think it has like its own model that is cheaper, and you can ask for other models. This is more clear when you use Windsurf. When you're using like the IDE with AI, you can choose. So if you're using like the free mode, like the trial phase, you can use this free model that is cheap. But you can try with other models, but yeah, you run out of tokens very fast.
Okay. But when you use the default one, it can last longer, I believe.
Yeah, let me try to show you just a second. I'm opening Windsurf here.
And
So, yeah.
is Devin
is-
the AI from Windsurf right now?
No, it's the same company, Cognition. They got
okay.
the company.
didn't know.
think,
It's the same
from
company.
Windsurf.
Mhm.
Yeah, I maybe I'm wrong, but I think Cognition was Devin. Cognition had Devin before, and they bought Windsurf after.
Oh,
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was that. So this is the model that I was talking about, that I think is the same model from Devin SWE, that is cheaper, free, 200k context,
Oh.
but you can use all the main models here. Oh, Kimi is also free,
Game is free.
and greater context here.
Oh,
Okay, and this was like
that's great.
a project with lots of code smells here that I use as an example to refactor using AI.
Mm.
Okay,
How do you see its power compared to Cursor or any other agents? It seems to be that Devin now is the agent from Windsurf, right?
you can use Devin inside your ID, not only Windsurf. You can use IntelliJ, for example.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, I only did this and other projects. I created like a certification application to create PDFs of certifications, like badges. And I don't know, I think Devin is very good for this situation that I told you. Like, you ask it to do a task while you focus on other things without need anything installed in your website. You can just have the Devin plugin installed in your repository, give it access, and ask it to run things for you. But I think about quality of code, I'm really liking Codex and Claude, of course. I think Codex is very, very good right now. And as I have like many students, I don't want them to pay for anything. I also like Anti-Gravity because Google has a very good like free content, free tokens for you to create things. So yeah,
Great.
I think you should at least try it out, because maybe for your context, your situation, maybe there is some task that will run better than other tools.
That's
Amazing.
great.
And Luis, can you
Can we
share?
try new features? Maybe. Go
I
ahead,
want
Thiago. First, yeah.
just one more thing. Can you share the first PR, because you have 3 comments there? So I'm
Okay.
curious about.
The first PR.
Yes.
And now it creates like a summary and the tests.
Okay.
Check this here.
Something like the specification of the task, and then he has like a spec driven, something like that. Great. And then what is the comments? Devin AI engineer.
I'll be helping with this pull request. Here's what you should know. Will automatically address comments. Yeah, so you can ask Devin from the GitHub issue or PR.
So you also have a
CI
CI pipeline. He built the CI pipeline for you.
Yeah, but
Great.
first, as I mentioned here, it created these queues and asked you if you want to use this queue.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, here. The testing skill with, I think there is some CI/CD in here. But I didn't want to install it on our repository at the time. Okay.
about
So
that, it's
all the
interesting
iterations
that
that I had.
You have also screenshots, right?
Yeah,
Good.
all the
What
tests
is
here.
this deving session link? Because you have a link here, right? Scroll down.
This,
Oh, scroll a little bit. Deving session.
yeah, it goes to the session that I was showing you
Okay.
here.
Okay. Got it.
It goes to the iteration that created that comment in the PR.
Okay. Amazing.
As I mentioned, as I was like asking for small fixes um, before it finished the PR, it entered like comments in the PR. And I asked, so we had the first version, and then I asked more things, so it created another PR. Each time I merged the PR to deploy the website, so it created another PR when I asked more things. That's natural, not diving things, git things.
Yeah, and even since you mentioned that you merged the PR, and Mateus it says that it bothers him to have an AI signing my commits. Well, from what I saw there, Devin is committing with its own user. Is that right, Luis? You merge that, but Devin has the
Yeah.
Devin AI integration, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
it was not signing my commits, it was his commits.
Yeah,
the work.
but in that
I only
case,
did the prompt.
my opinion about that, the responsible of the code is the one who merged it in the end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I
use
know.
the tool, it generates it, but this guy there, the Oracle Ace, is the responsible for the code that Devin has generated just by answering Mateus about.
And
But
we have this as well, like Devin AI integration as a contributor for the code.
did you needed to add that manually as a contributor
No.
there? No,
It's automatic.
But he asked
From the PR.
he asked for permission, right?
Yeah. First you have to give permission to the repository. It's like GitHub pages. You give some authorization first, and you know about how far it can go, how all the access that it can have.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not merging anything automatically. It only creates a PR, and I have to merge manually, for example.
Yeah, I believe that's the most safe scenario for most of the real world cases.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have here in the company an internal agent that you can ask things to it to do, and it needs like, and the guy who asked the stuff, he is the first approver, but then we need another approval depending on the risk of the PR. So it's kind of we still need to have this control even when we have an agent like signing the code. No?
It's a gate, right, to actually accept the code.
Yeah, but I think there's more and more we're seeing code written by AI and review it by AI and analyze it by AI. Say, oh, it's high risk, it's low risk, you know. And then we have the AI deciding.
There's a dog trying to participate with us.
Yeah, to bite Pedro, I think.
Every time I say AI, he starts barking.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Devin, right? Great.
Oh, yeah, but it was very interesting to see it. I think the part of the autonomous, it's quite remembers me Cloud Code Cloud Desktop actually, and Cloud extension. You can have an extension in your VS Code that can call Claude, the Claude agent, or you can use Cloud Code or Cloud Desktop and run the. It was such an interface very similar to the Devin one, and user these days I have been using with you trigger a new session, ask to do something, and then let it work, and then open another session, and then go on to work to trigger a lot of different tasks. And so I think it is very interesting. It is very developer oriented, right? I think Cloud Code is, I feel more, I don't know, not only developer workflow, but here it's a very friendly for development workflow. I think it just follow had the PR automatically open and so on. Very interesting.
Hey, Hugo,
Cloud
just
Code
saw
is-
here.
oh,
This
Go
was
ahead.
the content of our website before. So this
Yeah.
was the context that I
Yes.
passed to Devin as well.
Cool.
It was just that.
It improved a lot.
Yeah. And you just pasted the link. He just got
Yeah.
that by himself. So it's
Sorry,
very
Sheila, you were
interesting.
saying?
Go on, Sheila.
I think so. I think Luis, I know you are quite constrained in time. I think you need to leave by now. Do you think you can just run simple things so we can just
Yeah.
do
Let's
the
try
promise
something.
that we're gonna be doing something live?
Yeah, let's do it.
Mateus asked here, Devin has some kind of remote control. Can I use from my smartphone? Or has mobile app to manage sessions? Good question. I think that is where I think, I don't know Devin, but OpenClaw or the similar forks, they give this kind of
You don't need it. You can use
right?
the Devin.
You can use the
runs on the web.
website, right? Cool.
Yeah, I'm not using any app here. It's on the web. You can open
Your
app.devin.ai
website.
or smartphone. Yeah.
And you can open your, it's interesting because you open a session but the session it's running on the service, right? On the Devin service. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, interesting. Did you see, Matheus? So you can run it on browser.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
check here.
So what we can do today for letting Devin do something?
Yeah, let me show just one more thing here. $35 cost the website, but I didn't pay because I was using the trial.
Oh,
But if you have that
that's legit.
plan, that would be included, right? If you have one of
Yeah.
these plans from Devin.
Yeah, you have a limit. For example, I gave the talk, and the guys from Cognition gave me a coupon with $100 to test more.
Mm.
So I think you have 15 days trial and maybe, I don't know, 50 or $100. And if you go to some of their meetups, you can have another $100 to try things out.
Oh, I see. But what's included in the plan? You have that $20 per month. It says Devin usage quota. Do you believe that the website would be over this quota?
No, as I mentioned, I use less than 15% of the quota. 50%.
Okay. It was very low,
Yeah.
very low usage. So you can do a lot of things within this plan.
Yeah. Okay. Let's think about the new features while I try to find out how much we have to use. Usage and limits. You have daily and weekly usage quotas. and you have 40 bucks in your trial 15 days period, you can put some money to use as extra if you use the entire plan quota. And the first stage, like the pro version, is 20 bucks per month.
Yeah. That's the one that the trial is giving you from what I could see. And on the final side, from your experience, would you recommend Devin or mostly only for developers or for a general purpose use? You would recommend another tool? In the end, what was your experience with Devin?
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. I think it's better for developers, but I think people from business side that maybe want to know more about. Actually, we are seeing lots of people from the business side trying to build things and facing security issues, and maybe having a tool like Devin can help out. But I don't know if it is really true, because when you use a general purpose AI to build things, you need to ask for security. If you say, Devin, that you are running, you're gonna run this on production, maybe it will point out that you need a better security because it is trained to be your coding agent.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
totally agree.
specific for this. Yeah.
I totally agree. That's what I was seeing when you were showing. It's really development driven. It takes extra care of things that maybe the general purpose AI is not so smart on this stuff. So I also gave him a star. It seems to be a great tool for development.
Mhm. So, what about our live demo? Anyone has an idea? Simple
I have
idea so
some
we can ask him?
ideas. I have some,
Yeah.
but maybe we can schedule that to our next session because maybe you said that you have some more tokens to use. Maybe we can
Yes.
try only a demo and try to spend all your tokens.
That's a
Implement
good
many
one.
features.
Yeah, we have 100 bucks
Time.
to try.
Yeah, maybe we can do that in the next session.
A
So
live session.
can we
And
ask
also
people
the
that is
audience can
watching
think
us?
about it, about more
Exactly. Can
ideas.
we ask them to send the ideas to us?
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
Hugo, what do you think? Where they can send us the ideas so we can
I
Well,
think
let's
do
maybe you
create
things
can
together?
write a comment
create
here, a
a
PR, a issue, an issue.
email. Oh, yeah,
People can
that's
create an
cool.
issue
Create an
here.
issue. Yeah, create an issue.
Is I thought the repository was private, so maybe we can use
I don't think
this thing
so.
here.
Matthias just shared that he gave a star. The
So
first
Mateus,
star, I
open
guess.
an issue for us so we can do things live here in the
Curious.
next session.
Okay. A skill. We have to create a skill to center dig, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
So it will never miss it again. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep the live adding stuff on the next session. I don't know when it will be. We're gonna be back in it, but yeah, I think it will be interesting thing. So if you can, if you're watching us and can add a issue on the repository, I think it is a very interesting. So we can also test out the idea from Pedro to actually get the issue and then try to implement it and then make a PR automatically, and then
Automatically.
yeah, and then we can see this AI revolution working on or not.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I really
Okay.
enjoyed seeing. Finally, we were able to see this guy, the Devin that we were talking for so long in
Yeah.
action. Finally. Thanks for bringing it. Thanks for bringing it, Luis. And also, if you want to share your credit card with us, feel free to do.
It was. Yeah. Sorry. I was trying to show you other things.
No worries.
Devin, please cancel my credit card.
Don't ask it.
Thanks, Luis. Thanks for bringing it and making the website for us. So now we have a nice website to share here with our audience. And I see AS Borges just say hello. Great to have you, Borges. If you
Borges.
we're gonna be go ahead. Sorry.
Borges from Sojava Brasilia. He's one of the coordinators there.
Oh,
yeah.
So we unfortunately we are reaching the end of the session today, but we asked everyone to join our GitHub repository with the website and place an issue because we want to try things out using Devin to solve the issue you sent us. Please try to make a small issue because if it's too big, it will just end up with Luis tokens, Devin tokens, and credits. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's it, Luis. I know you are on time, and we are looking forward for the future session, for the next session. And so
thank you
thanks,
so much for this
thanks
space
everyone.
Here and for the discussion.
Yeah. Okay,
I really enjoyed seeing it. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us, seeing Devin in action, at least. That was great. And also, thanks for creating our website here. The results were really good. Great.
Yeah, and thanks, Luis, for our website, and thanks for this presentation. I know that you were not prepared. You were not thinking about presenting it, but it was really cool. And of course, I think we are in a new moment on AI. So now we are seeing these actual agents working. We can see Devin, we can see OpenClaw, we can see ARMS. So we have lots of interesting agents that we can run. I think 2026 is the agents time, so let's prepare for it. Thank you so much.
Now the dark parts for agents and for OpenClaw. So
Exactly.
AI, agents, and OpenClaw.
Yeah, when he says agents, he says me, Mark.
Okay. Sheila, you would mention anything?
No, thank you, Luis, for presenting this, and thanks for the audience. And let's see how it is going to be developed, the next steps.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and don't forget to create the issues for us to run live demonstration here with you.
Excellent. So yeah, we are looking forward for the issues. So please place an issue there. It would be interesting to try things out, see if Devin is smart enough to solve your issue. So thanks everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you.